Hello, bienvenidos, buenos dias. Welcome to the Latinx Kidlit Book Festival and our final festival Friday. We're so excited you're here. Drop us a little note in the chat. Let us know where you're joining from. I'm Megan Lauterio Jensen. I'm the Deputy Executive Director of the Latinx Kidlit Book Festival. And this is our amazing social media lead, Ines Lozano.
Good morning, everyone. I have to start out by saying that I have loved every minute of working with you and the LKBF family, but this has been the most soul-filling year of them all. And we're just so grateful to everyone that had a hand in the success of LKBF 24.
Seriously, all of these people have done so much. Thank you to everyone.
Yes.
And what's so amazing is that this is year 5. So exciting. We had some really cool things happen this year. We had a fundraiser to celebrate to help us get a good jump on next year's festival. Our amazing friend, Donna Bardva Higuera, came and chatted with everyone. And another amazing friend, Tori Maldonado, helped to hype everyone up and get us to our goal. It was a lot of fun. And then something that both of us got to be a part of, our first in-person writing conference, the LKBF Latinx Storytellers Conference. And that was hosted by Scholastic. And Ines, this is the first time we met in person after working together for such a long time. And it was so exciting to just be all of there together and just realize what an incredible journey it's been so far.
Absolutely. It was just love, just full of love. That was such a great experience. I've been with the festival since 2021, started out as a volunteer, from starting out as a YouTube chat monitor, and then jumping into social. I've been part of some pretty amazing moments. And like announcing Sonia Sotomayor, which was like super top secret. It was so hard to keep that a secret. But even having that moment was just so meaningful. And then getting to sit back and watch Sonia Manzano, who for my family has for a long time, she's been like an extended member of the family. It's been an incredible year. It really has.
Oh, okay. I got to be backstage with Sonia and Meg this year. And when Sonia started talking, I was like, oh, Maria from Sesame Street. It was like a dream. It was seriously one of the highlights of my year. So cool. But also our book club this year was super great with Pedro Martin. His book, Mexikid, was so epic. And then the kids joining from Durham, North Carolina, they had some amazing questions. And it reminded me of my childhood, road tripping to Mexico every year to see my family. And it was just so fun. It was so fun to be part of.
Those kids were so good. They had really, really good questions. I feel like every year the book club, the kids really surprise me by just how great their questions are. It gets harder and harder every year for me to pick my favorite. But I guess for me, for selfish reasons, it was Writer's Night. Who is your audience? So like you, Megan, I'm a writer just looking to soak up all the learning, and that panel 100% served.
That's awesome. I haven't seen that one yet. I need to go back and watch it. But another of my favorite events this year was the Survive This panel game on I think it was our first festival Friday. And this one was amazing. This group, Olivia Abtahi, Vincent Tirado, Luangie Beaumontes, and Diana Rodriguez Wallach. And they were hilarious. I don't know, they were just perfect together. And they had some super creepy stories. It was just perfection. It was so perfect. So go back and watch that one if you didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was not monitoring the chat for that one. And that was strategic as well, because I was playing along right with them. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Great together, all of them. And it's been an incredible year. I keep saying that, but we have seen so much more engagement on social media than ever before. And whether it's the festival side or the conference side, you can pretty much summarize the feeling on social as love and family. And not to get corny, but that is exactly what it's felt like.
Yeah, it really is. It's been super fun to see all the love and learning and the feedback on social, and just lots of warm fuzzies. So we hope everyone can join in the conversation. Let us know, what your experience is. Ines, will you tell everyone how to get involved? How do they find us?
Yeah, here is where you can find both the festival and the conference on social. Please follow these accounts and also subscribe to the festival's newsletter. That way you'll never miss where the festival festival will be next, and any of our latest news, whether it's giveaways or book news, or, grant announcements, which we've been very lucky to make this year.
Yes.
Please subscribe and follow.
I love it. It's so exciting to see people really getting into the events that we've been envisioning all year. One of the other ways we try to stay present is by attending in-person events. We love being able to meet readers and educators and authors and illustrators and librarians, all of you at these events. So in the past year, we've been able to attend ALA Annual in San Diego, AETA in Phoenix, UCTE in Utah, and TLA in Texas. And then Ines, you get to go to NCTE in November in Boston.
I do. I hope to see all of you at NCTE in Boston. It's the first in-person conference on the festival side that I'll be working, and I'm so excited.
Yay.
I will be bringing my little microphone, so be prepared. So
yes, be prepared for some questions. Okay, there's some really fun things that have happened since the last festival. Okay, for me, the highlight was at ALA, where I completely mortified myself in front of Kwame Alexander. Okay, so this is him receiving his Emmy Award in December of 2023. And this is me making a complete fool of myself when he showed up at our booth with said Emmy Award. I was like, what? Like I couldn't speak. It was so embarrassing. So it was hilarious, but he was lovely. He was so nice. Aside from that, there were so many amazing moments. Lots of authors and illustrators signings and people lined up to meet them. And just, I mean, so much love. It was so great. And then another of my favorite moments, this lovely teacher is from New York. Her name's Laura, and she came by to tell us about a school visit that she had with Adriana Hernandez Bergstrom and how amazing it was. And it was the highlight of her year. And it was just the cutest thing ever. So many good things.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen it yet, that complete reel is still on our feed. It'll stay there. It'll live on our feed. And you can catch all of what Laura had to say, which was just beautiful, right? I think it made us all emotional.
So
I wish I was there because I can see ALA was a lot of fun. This was TLA. The Texas Library Association Conference is always one of our favorites to attend. We get to connect with so many incredible librarians and some of our favorite authors and illustrators. And one of my favorite reels this year came from this conference where Johnny did a little bit of fake shade that he threw at Vado Ortiz, another one of our favorites. And it was just a fun moment. Like you can see us all, when we all get together, it's friendship, it's family, it's love. It's beautiful.
It's so fun to get together in person with so many people that maybe we've only met virtually. It feels like a huge family reunion. And most importantly, meeting the people that we serve, the teachers, the librarians, the students. They're the most important part of these conferences and just hearing their experiences. So it's great.
Speaking of conferences, we are already in the early planning phases for the Latinx Storytellers Conference 2025.
Woo!
Save the dates for September 12th and 13th. Subscribe to the conference's newsletter for updates. I'm going to do my best to keep it together, but I just want to share some of the heartfelt feedback that we've gotten after the conference. These are just some of the quotes that people have given us. Charissa Pizarro said, LKBF organizers, volunteers, and participants, I just want to thank you for making this conference such a wonderful and unique experience. I don't know that I have ever felt so seen and heard. Usually I am the only person of color, but this was so positively different. I also met so many peers who share my writing interests. Thank you. And yeah, it was just such a really good moment. Good experience all around, just full of love, full of a lot of learning and a lot of selfless giving from people in the industry too.
It was amazing. It was so wonderful. So make sure to put that date on your calendars if you're able to come. But we have some super exciting events happening today. There's something for everyone from elementary to high school aged kids. Check out the schedule on our website to find out what might work for your class. Okay, I'm super excited for the Famous Faces Draw-Off. The illustrator drafts are always super fun,
Mhm.
and this one is a unique idea. I can't wait to see which famous faces we'll be seeing and in their different, different illustrator styles. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it is. It's there. The talent is like you can't even put to words like the
Off
talent.
the
You can do
charts.
this. Take the prompts from the audience. Go ahead and get to work. It's incredible. So please, teachers and librarians, have your kiddos drop famous face prompts in the YouTube chat for this one. I can't wait to see what they do and display live. I am excited yet again for another games panel, the breakups and heartbreaks. Um, I love the game events, and this is the first session of the day. It's starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, live and free on YouTube. Stream it right into your classrooms for free Hispanic and Latinx Heritage Month content.
Awesome. These remind me of the Choose Your Own Adventure books from when I was younger, right? They're a lot of fun. You get to decide where they're going and what they're doing. Okay, before we end, we need to give a huge shout out to the real MVPs of this festival. And that's Mia Garcia and Delia Ruiz. Okay, as we mentioned, the Storytellers Conference was this year, and we really had to divide and conquer. So these two ladies are the reason that the festival is a success this year. So Mia and Delia, huge virtual hugs to you both, and a big thank you for keeping the festival running smoothly. You guys are amazing.
They were a winning tag team for sure.
Yeah. And as always, a huge thank you to our sponsors and community partners, without whom we would not be able to keep our doors open. We need all of you, and we're so grateful for all of the love and support. So thank you so much, always, again.
If you are watching right now from the Instagram live, now's the time to head on over to our YouTube channel to catch all of today's sessions. We love you all.
We love you all. Go enjoy the festival, and thank you so much for being here.